Stop right where you are. I truly mean it. Whatever you were about to do, whatever tab you were fixing to open, whatever distraction was pulling your attention away, just set it aside. This moment is no accident. This isn't just another video popping up by chance. I need you to listen, really listen. This is your Father speaking, the one who formed you before you took your very first breath, the one who counted every hair on your head and engraved your name upon the palm of my hand. I have waited for this very moment to reach you, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now, because what I'm about to share with you today will change the entire course of your life. So please don't skip ahead. Don't let the enemy convince you this message isn't meant for you. It is. Every word was written with your heart in mind. Stay with me until the very end, because by the last sentence, something deep inside you will never be the same again. I know the burden you've been carrying. I know the weight that settles heavy on your chest when you lay your head down at night. Weight no one else can see. You wear a smile through the day. You show up. You answer the phone. You care for everyone around you. But when the lights go out and the world grows quiet, that's when it hits. The loneliness, the doubt, the exhaustion that runs deeper than your body, reaching down into your soul. I have watched you cry in silence. I have seen you wipe away your tears quickly so no one would notice. I have heard your trembling prayers in the stillness of the night, wondering if I was even listening. And I want you to know something that might just open your heart in the most beautiful way. I heard every single word, every whisper, every desperate thought you sent heavenward, even before it became a proper prayer. I caught them all. Not one was lost, not one ignored. You thought you were alone in those moments, but I was closer to you than your very breath. You faced trials that would have crushed most people. Betrayal from those you trusted. Doors shutting just when you thought your breakthrough had come. Seasons when it felt like the whole world was moving forward and you were standing still, watching others receive what you'd been praying for. Yet through it all you kept going. Maybe not perfectly, maybe not with a strong voice or steady hands, but you kept going. And that, my child, is exactly why I chose you. Not because you are the strongest, not because you never doubted. I chose you because even in the midst of your breaking, you refused to let go of me. That hold you kept on your faith, even when it was weak and trembling, that's what set you apart. That's what made every angel in heaven stand at attention and call your name. Yes, your name. It's been spoken in the courts of heaven. It has echoed through realms you cannot yet imagine. Long before you were formed, long before your parents even knew you were coming, I had already written a story for your life that would make the world stop and stare. You were not born by accident. You are not a random event in a chaotic universe. You are the result of a deliberate, intentional, and deeply personal decision I made. I looked across all of time and said, I need that one, that very soul, with that very heart, with that very capacity to love, to endure, to believe against all odds. You are not ordinary. You never have been, and the reason your life has felt so hard, the reason the battles have been so relentless, the reason it seems like trouble knows your address is because the enemy knows exactly who you are. He's always known. He recognized the calling on your life before you did. Let me explain something most people never understand. The attacks you've endured were never random. They were strategic, targeted. The enemy does not waste his ammunition on those who carry no value. He does not send his fiercest forces after those who pose no threat to his kingdom. But you carry something inside you that terrifies the darkness. A gift, a purpose, a light so powerful it could set entire generations free. And that's why he has tried everything to take you down. That's why the heaviness of depression came. That's why relationships crumbled. That's why the financial struggles pressed down on you until it felt like you could barely breathe. He wasn't just attacking you. He was trying to stop a destiny that would shake his kingdom for years to come. But here's what he didn't count on. My hand has been over you the whole time. Every trap he set I dismantled. Every arrow aimed at your heart I redirected. Every plan meant to bury you only planted you deeper into the soil of my purpose. And now the season of blooming has arrived. There's something I need you to understand right now, so listen closely. What you've been going through is not a sign I've abandoned you. It's a sign there is a war being fought over your destiny. A real war. an invisible war. And you've been standing in the middle of a battlefield without even knowing the rules of engagement. That's exactly why this message found you today. For centuries, there have been truths about spiritual warfare hidden from ordinary believers. Tools of protection that have always been available but never taught. Saint Michael the Archangel himself was given 7 swords of divine authority, each one designed to break a specific chain, sever a specific curse, and activate a specific blessing over the lives of the chosen. And you are one of them. This is no flattery, it's a fact written in the heavens. Right now, pinned at the top of the comments is a digital book called The 7 Swords of Saint Michael the Archangel, the sacred guide to breaking curses, sealing blessings, and activating the calling of the chosen. This is not ordinary content. This guide reveals what the enemy never wanted you to know. It teaches you the rules of the war you've been fighting blindly, and there have been forces trying to suppress this knowledge, trying to silence it. But it's here, it's available, and it found you for a reason. Download it now as an act of faith. Click the first link in the comments, then come back and write these words: I am chosen, and I am downloading the sacred guide. Say it, write it, let the heavens hear your declaration. And stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you next will confirm everything you just decided in your heart. Now hear me well. Every delay you've experienced wasn't denial, it was preparation. I know it didn't feel that way. I know there were times you looked at your life and wondered, why is this taking so long? Why did that door close? Why did that person leave? Why did that opportunity slip away just when it was within reach? But I need you to see what I see. Every closed door was not rejection. It was protection. I was keeping you from places that would have destroyed you. I was removing people who would have poisoned your next season. I was slowing you down because the version of you back then wasn't ready to carry the weight of the blessing I had prepared. If I had given you then what I'm about to give you now, it would have crushed you, not because you're weak, but because the blessing is that great. It required a foundation, a depth of character, a resilience only built through fire. And you have walked through that fire. You have been refined, you have been tested. And now, right now, you are ready. Let me paint a picture of what's coming. And I don't say this to tease you or offer empty hope. I say it because it's already been done in the spiritual realm. It's only a matter of days before it shows up in your world. The financial pressure that's been weighing down on you, it's about to break, not slowly, not bit by bit. It's going to shatter like glass dropping hard on the floor. Money will come to you from places you never saw coming. Doors will open for you that you never even knocked on. People will reach out with offers that might seem too good to be true, but they're not too good. They're just the right fit for the blessing I've prepared for you. Your health is about to change. That pain you've been carrying in your body, that weariness no amount of sleep can fix, that heaviness the doctors can't explain. I'm placing my hand on you right now, and I'm commanding it to leave. Soon you'll wake up one morning and feel something you haven't felt in years. Lightness, energy, a sense that your body is finally in harmony with the life I've called you to live. And your relationships. Oh, my child, the loneliness is coming to an end. I'm sending people into your life who will see the real you and love what they see. Not those who want to use you, not those who drain you and leave you empty. I'm sending those who will pour into you, who will pray with you, who will stand by your side in every battle and never waver. The days of being surrounded by folks yet feeling completely alone, they're over. True connection is on its way. Real love is coming. The kind that doesn't stir up anxiety. The kind that doesn't leave you guessing. The kind that feels like home. But there's something you need to do for me, and this is important. You have to let go. Let go of the need to control how it all unfolds. Let go of the timeline you've been holding onto in your mind. Let go of the resentment toward those who hurt you. I'm not asking you to pretend it didn't happen. I'm asking you to release it from your hands so I can replace it with something infinitely better. You've been gripping your pain like a shield, thinking it was protecting you. But it's become a wall, and behind that wall is everything you've been praying for, so set it down. Right now, in this very moment, take a deep breath and say to me, I let it go. I trust you, Father. That's all I need from you, not perfection, not strength, not a flawless prayer. Just trust, raw, trembling, imperfect trust. That's the key that unlocks every door I've been preparing for you. I want you to understand something about who you are. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are not your failures. You are not your divorce. You are not your diagnosis. You are not your bankruptcy. You are not the worst thing anyone ever said about you. You are mine. You are a child of the living God. Royal blood runs through your spiritual veins. You were made to overcome, to rise, to shine in places that have known only darkness. When I look at you, I don't see the mess. I see the masterpiece. I see the warrior who got back up every single time. I see the one who prayed when every reason pushed them to curse. I see the one whose faith, though as small as a mustard seed, moved mountains they didn't even know were standing in their way. That is who you are, and it's time you started seeing yourself the way I see you. Now I need to tell you something else about the battle you're in, because many of you are still under attack and don't even realize it. The enemy has been working overtime to keep you distracted, confused, and disconnected from the power that is your birthright. He uses doubt. He uses fear. He uses the voices of those around you who don't understand your calling, and his most effective weapon is ignorance. He wins when you don't know what tools are available to you. He wins when you fight a spiritual war with natural weapons. That's why the knowledge in that sacred guide I told you about is so crucial right now. The 7 swords of St. Michael the Archangel are not just symbols, they are activations. Each sword corresponds to a specific area of your life that needs freedom. One breaks generational curses, another seals financial blessings, another activates divine protection over your family. This is the knowledge that changes everything, and it's waiting for you right now, pinned at the very top of the comments. Don't let this moment pass. Click the link. Download it as your stand against everything that's been holding you back. And write in the comments, I am chosen and I am downloading the sacred guide. Let every dark force assigned to your name hear you say it. Then come right back, because the most powerful part of this message is still ahead. Close your eyes for a moment and let me show you something. I want you to see what your life will look like 6 months from now. Picture waking up in the morning without that knot in your stomach. The anxiety that greeted you every day like a shadow is gone. You stretch your arms and feel peace, real peace, the kind that doesn't depend on circumstances. You check your phone and see messages from people who love you, who cheer you on, who invite you into their lives because your light draws them in. You open your bank account, and for the first time in longer than you can remember, the numbers don't make you feel sick. There's more than enough. There's overflow. You walk through your day with a confidence that leaves those who remember the old you wondering what changed. They keep asking and you smile because you know. You know it was this moment, this exact moment when you decided to believe, when you decided to stop agreeing with the enemy's lies and start agreeing with your Father's promises. That future is no fantasy, it's prophecy. It's already written. And every step between now and then is already ordered by my hand. I need you to do something right now.